Hello everybody, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Past Trading Partners, on with Bob Iacchino. Checking in on Bitcoin, so we did get the close below 6,500, which then became resistance. You see here, testing it multiple times, coming back in the rotation zone. We did our projections lower, giving our next minor level about 64.27, dipping below that, then just closing above it. Then we proceeded to collapse down through our next 63.61, and bottoming at around 63.20 right now. Our next key area is 6,300. Then we're watching for 62.21. We could update this all the way over here. That's going to give some very strange levels though. So what I'm going to do is take it down to this last little breakdown area. So we have this nice little push breakdown area right here. Let's see if that snapped onto the highs. Okay, so what does that give us now? These levels are done. Still watch this 6,300. We can watch 62.86 to 6,300. That's going to be a minor level. Then 62.51. But the major area we'll be watching then is a retest of these key lows back from the 11th of October at 62.20. So these are just minor levels. Although 6,300 pay very close attention to because it's also that round number and a prior major Gann level. If we plummet through there, through 6,300, and we go through 62.20, then I'm going to be watching around 6,100 for the next major area of support. Let's check in that daily chart. Daily chart, rotation zone starting to separate now. So any rally on the daily, all this support is becoming resistance. Actually, let me jump back to the 4 hour. I didn't go back to the first level of resistance on this is about 64.10. Next level of resistance is coming in about 64.57. So 64.10 and 64.57. Now if I jump back to the daily, so those are coming in right around here, that upper 64.57. The 8's hooking down lower, so really pay attention to that area. Plus it was this support here, and some very minor support here. So on any rally, that's going to be some resistance. Other than that, let's see, it's starting to break down to the lower areas of the support that it's been in. Let me zoom out so we get the bigger picture. I mean, we're still in this range we've been in since the lows back at the beginning of September, really around September 8th. So we've rallied and stayed in this whole range since that time. So we're testing the lower end boundaries. So let's see if there's some key support. And you can see off the daily, this key support recently comes in around the 6,200 to 6,231 area. Switching over to Ethereum. So we had this 201.46 to 201.61, spiking through that, coming back down to our major cluster right around this 250, rallying all the way back up, and then the sell-off commenced. So we can drag these levels down and see what that gives us here. Next key area I'm going to be watching is about 194.50. Then these are just minor. I'm going to ignore the 123.58. Watching down closer to this 191 level, then major is around 189 to 188. So 189 to 188 are major levels for me. On a rally, now major resistance coming in about 200 to 238 cents. That's the first level, and the upper level would come in around 202.72. That's all this prior support, now resistance, and the declining top of the rotation zone. Let's take a look at that daily chart. See again, the rotation zone is still overhead on the daily. Now we're retesting this very key area, but this is still looking like a lot of weakness. So right down, especially these closes, which come in based off the daily at that 191.25. That's right around these key closes, and then this open that rallied. So watch for that level first, and then the next major area. If we get through that 189, I'm going to be watching about 183.60 to 184.55. And the top of the rotation zone now on the daily is coming in at about 208.50. So on any rally, that's going to be the major resistance area. That's all we have for you on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.